I was losing my voice. And I remember exactly the time that I lost it. I was singing a solo in church, and all of a sudden, boom, it was gone. And I got through the song, probably pretty poorly. And I never really had my voice back again. It was lost. And I had a lot of speech therapy. And because of I majored in voice in college, I did pretty well with the speech therapy, so I'm able to speak fairly clearly by using my consonants and using my breath support. Losing my voice was, I lost me, that was who I was. At the time, I was an elementary music teacher. I majored in voice in college. I sang in operas. It was who I was. And I mourned the loss of who I was. And then I went to try to hold on to the other part of my life that I had got great joy from, which was teaching. After speech therapy, I worked as a music teacher for about 2 or 3 years, and I didn't have the tools that I had before, and I really decided that I wanted to continue to work with children. I have MS, the gift that takes away. And it took my voice, which was the thing that gave me the greatest joy. I had been encouraged when I was a teacher to go into administration because I had good leadership skills, and I was able to help children become better people. So that's when reality hit. I started going to the University of St. Thomas. I got what's called an Ed Leadership degree and my principal's licensure. And the school district that I was working at, I did my internship, and they continued to have me do administrative work. And I basically was an assistant principal for 5 years on a teacher's contract. 1 year after, well, probably 3 years into my administrative work, I had been working for 2 weeks, and I got a message from the Human Resources Department saying that I had been put on 0.5 halftime, and it was my daughter was in college. I was maintaining the insurance for the family, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was nothing, and there was no money for anything else but to cover my family's insurance. I filed a human rights complaint. I started understanding for the first time what discrimination was. It snowballs. It becomes ridiculously powerful. People see, and there's a fear, and people see how other people are responding to you, and then they don't want to be around you because it's going to affect their situation. I was bounced around from site to site. I was isolated. I was sitting next to people who were in big time trouble. I mean, I'm talking legal trouble. They gave me jobs that were impossible to do. I'd never used a video camera, and I did that. They gave me a job to move equipment from buildings. I got a lawyer. 5 years later, the federal judge decided that I had been discriminated against. And I got a small amount of money for that, but the big thing was that I want to make sure that anybody with a disability has the opportunity to work and take care of themselves without the impact of discrimination. Now I am a grandmother, and I'm happy that I can work to eliminate discrimination in the workplace.